Hey guys, what's up? It's Chris Lemig here, True Nature Hypnotherapy. Just wanted to reach out and talk to you a little bit today about a technique for dealing with some of the symptoms of imposter syndrome. And now, a lot of people that I work with who share that they are experiencing this phenomenon known as imposter syndrome. They say that part of this is the sort of the negative self-talk, the negative looping thoughts that are in their mind that are criticizing them and telling them that they're no good, that they're not good enough, that the job that they did just wasn't very, wasn't worthy of the praise that they're getting from their superiors, their coworkers, their family members, whatever. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what to do when we're experiencing negative self-talk. And one of the strategies that I offer to people is, and this is really fun actually, is to, once we notice the negative self-talk, once we notice that it's kind of there and it's happening, and it's unpleasant at first to notice that because we might hear what we're really saying to ourselves, and it probably sounds pretty nasty. But once we kind of tune in and are mindful of what's happening in our own minds, and we kind of hear those thoughts and hear kind of where they're happening in our bodies and in our minds, then I instruct people to do something that's a little bit weird at first, but just imagine that voice, and if you can bring up that voice right now for yourself that maybe is giving you a hard time or criticizing you unreasonably, or telling you that you're just not worthy or good enough, notice that voice and hear the sound of it and hear the timbre of it, hear the volume of it, and then just on the count of three, just go ahead and turn that voice 1, 2, 3 into Daffy Duck's voice. Okay, so or any sort of like crazy cartoon character, or comedian's voice, or any sort of outrageous goofy voice that you can think of, and then go ahead and repeat those thoughts to yourself in that voice, in that Daffy Duck voice, in that voice of a of a cartoon character, or some kind of crazy movie character or something like that. And what happens is it just deflates things right away. It'll probably make you laugh a little bit. You'll probably just kind of uncontrollably laugh. And those serious thoughts that we have, those thoughts of self-condemnation and self-deprecation, they are so serious, and they are so kind of intense and humorless, that when we inject humor into the mix like that, it deflates their power right away. It takes their power away, and they just they wither, and they just kind of blow away like leaves in the wind. So that's one of the techniques, one of the many techniques that I teach people. There's a whole toolbox of things that we can bring to the table when we're dealing with imposter syndrome, that sense that like, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, what I've done just doesn't measure up, those sorts of feelings and those sorts of thoughts. So I hope you found that interesting and useful. Let me know down in the comments, how that goes for you. Give it a try, see what you think. Do it over and over and over again, and experience that change and that shift as you sort of hear that voice just kind of blowing away and dissolving. All right, again, Chris Lemig, True Nature Hypnotherapy. You can check out my website at truenaturehypnotherapy.com if you want to get in touch with me, or book a consultation appointment. You can also do that as well. So I hope you're having a great day. Take care of yourself.